A very good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are taking a good care of yourself. So, children, let us start today's class. This is class 10th, subject mathematics, chapter number 14, statistics. Children, using today's video, I am going to discuss all the solutions of test questions of chapter number 14 statistics with you. Fine. So whatever doubts you will be having, I hope after watching this video as well as after going through with all the solutions as well as all the important steps related to each and every particular question, your doubts will be resolved. So children, as you know that complete question paper was divided into three sections, that is section A, B and C. Section A consists of 2 markers. So let us discuss 2 markers questions first. I am going to read the statement of question number 1. Please listen the statement carefully. Consider the following distribution of the daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. So we will be having the daily wages given of 50 workers. Children, you know that wages are always considered in rupees. So these are daily wages in rupees. From 100 to 120, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180 and 180 to 200. And we will be having number of workers given which we are going to consider as FI, that is 12, 14, 8, 6 and 10. Means there are 12 workers, those who are going to get the daily wage from rupees 100 up to rupees 119. As you know that each and every class interval we are not going to include the upper limit. Okay. So what is asked in the question that we are supposed to calculate mean daily wage of the workers of the factory by using any appropriate method. Children, as the question is of 2 marks, so I think we should go with direct method. So first of all, I am going to calculate XI and then I will be calculating FI XI. So what is XI? You know that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So let us calculate it. This is 100 plus 120, it would become 220 divided by 2. You will be getting 110. Then 120 plus 140, that is 260 divided by 2, you will be getting 130. In the same manner 150, 170 and of course 190. Correct? Now we are going to calculate FI XI, means the product of both of these. So when I multiplied 110 by 12, I got 1320. Correct? When I multiplied 130 by 14, I got 1820. 15 8 is 120. So 120 and this 0 will be written as it is. Okay. Then I multiplied 170 by 6. I got 1020. And at last, when I multiply 190 by 10, I have got 1900. So children, as I am going to adopt a direct method to calculate mean, so we are supposed to calculate sigma Fi Xi, means the summation of all these, which will be 7260. Correct? And sigma Fi is given in the question itself, that is 50 workers. Fine. So now how to calculate mean? The symbol for mean is X bar. You can write mean also. That is sigma Fi Xi divided by sigma Fi. That is 7260 upon 50. 0 and 0 are going to be cancelled. So divide 7726 by 5. I will be getting 145.2. So what is the average wage of a worker? That is rupees 145.2. Correct? So you can write hence average or the mean wage of a worker is rupees 145.20. Okay. Now children, I am going to read the statement of second question. The following are the ages of 300 patients getting medical treatment in a hospital on a particular day. Age is given to us in years and number of patients are also given to us. And we are supposed to make less than frequency distribution table in it. Okay children, so here you will be having ages given. These are number of patients. You know, in less than table we used to take upper limits, and in cumulative we are just going to cumulate all the frequencies, which is nothing but the sum of all the frequencies. So when I am talking about less than 20, so in less than 20 60 will come. Less than 30, the addition of both of these, that is 102. Less than 40, addition of all these three, or you can add 55 in 102, you can get 157. In the same manner children, keep on adding them, and ultimately just to check whether our table is right or wrong, what we are supposed to do, whatever is the last cumulative frequency, that is the sum of all the frequencies. Fine children, only this much is asked in the question. You are not supposed to prepare this more than type table. So you just be focused on this. Okay. Please observe whether you have done it appropriately or not. Now children, I am going to begin with section B. That is 3 markers each. So question number 3 statement I am reading. A student noted the number of cars passing through a spot on a road for 100 periods each of 3 minutes and summarized it in the table. So these are number of cars. This is the frequency. We are going to calculate the mode. Children, you know mode is nothing but the highest frequency we are going to pick in that. So this is our model class. So this 20 will be considered as F1. The preceding one is F0 and the succeeding one is F2. H is the class size, that is 10, and lower limit is 40. So this is the formula of calculating mode. Let us substitute all those values which I have just told you, and after solving it I have got 44.7. So the mode of the data is 44.7 cars. Okay children, so this is just a simple calculation, but make sure that you are supposed to apply board mass. You have to multiply first and then you will be adding. Okay. Now children, I am going to switch to question number 4. Again it is of 3 marks. The following table gives the literacy rate of 35 cities. Here you can see the frequencies also. Okay, there are total 35 cities whose literacy rate in percentage is given to us. And we are asked to calculate mean literacy rate using assumed mean method. Children, you are aware about this method. First of all, I have calculated xi. Then di is xi minus a. In that a is 70, I have assumed as assumed mean value. Fine. So I calculated xi minus a, that is 50 minus 70 will give me minus 20. 60 minus 70 is minus 10, then 0, 10, 20 in the same manner. Then I calculated fi into di. Okay. And here is the complete solution. The formula is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. So please verify the calculation part. Just to check whether you have done it in the same manner or not. So what is the answer? What is the mean literacy rate? That is 69.43% approximately. Now children, I will be switching to question number 5. It is again relates to section B. The following table gives the production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. Here you can see. Okay, and number of farms are also given. What is asked in the question that we are supposed to convert this data in more than type, and ultimately we are supposed to draw the OJ. So in more than type, you know, we are supposed to take upper limits, which I have taken. more than 50 means you are supposed to take all the frequencies which are coming in more than 50. So this is nothing but the summation of all the frequencies, that is 100. When I took more than 55, then this 2 will not be included, that is 98. More than 60, 8 will not be included, that is 90. In the same manner the table is here. Okay. Now I am just going to draw its more than type ogive. But before that you must be knowing that whatever are the lower limits, that will be taken as x coordinate, and whatever are the cumulative frequencies will be considered as y coordinate. So on the basis of that, coordinates are here, the plotting has been done, and you know that in more than type the graph always goes on the downward direction. Okay, this is mandatory to show the scale also. On x-axis I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilogram or oblique hectare, and on y-axis I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 farms. Here you can see that on y-axis I have reflected cumulative frequency, and on x-axis I have written lower limits. Correct? Please match the solution. Now children, I am going to discuss section D questions along with you. Okay, so this is question number 6. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to the nearest millimeters, and the data obtained is represented in the following table. Here you can see that the length of the leaves are given in millimeters, and these are number of leaves. Children, we are supposed to calculate median length of the leaves. You know median can be calculated using less than type table only. So first of all, I observed that data is discontinuous. So it is converted into continuous data. How? While subtracting 0.5 from lower limit and while adding 0.5 in upper limit. Fine. So this is ready. After that, less than type table is made. Please check it. With less than type, I have written all the more limits, means the upper limits, and then the cumulative frequency, nothing but the consecutive sum of all the frequencies. Correct? Now I have seen that whatever is the last limit of cumulative frequencies, the last term, that is nothing but the sum of all the frequencies. Okay. So which will be considered as n. N is 40, so n by 2 will be 20. Now children, we are going to choose that particular median class which is just greater than 20 in cumulative frequency. You can see this is 29. So this complete will be chosen as median class. And the preceding of median class, preceding cumulative frequency will be considered as CF. Correct? So this is the formula to calculate median. L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into H. Whatever are the required terms that you know, fine, and let us substitute those values over here, and this is our answer, 146.75 mm. Please check each and every step. Have you done in the same manner or not? Now children, have a look on the solution of next question, which is 7th question. Here we will be having median given, that is 28.5, and we will be having class interval as well as frequencies given. In that there are two frequencies which are missing. So we are just going to calculate the missing frequencies. As it is median, median can be calculated using less than type. So less than cumulative frequency distribution table is ready. In it, children, you are not supposed to calculate n by 2. In fact, you are supposed to use this median. 28.5 lie in the interval 20 to 30. So this would be chosen as median class. And the preceding term in cumulative frequency of the median class will be chosen as CF. Okay. You know, whatever is the sum of all the frequencies, that is always the last term of cumulative frequency in less than type. So 45 plus x plus y must be equal to 60. From here I have got one equation. Then using the concept of median, I am going to get another equation. Please check. Please make sure you are supposed to change the sign of both the terms which are written in the bracket. Okay. So using these values, I have got x is equal to 8. When I am putting x is equal to 8 in this equation number 1, I will be getting y is equal to 7. So the missing frequencies are x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 7. Now children, I am going to switch to the last question of test, in which there are total 6 missing frequencies are there. You can see here, this is the table given. Okay. This is regarding the height of the student in centimeters, and these are the missing frequencies B, D, E, and we will be having cumulative frequency also given. In that also A, C, F are missing, or they are unknown variable to us. So children, first of all I am going to convert it into less than type. Okay, so less than 155 because we used to take upper limits. So keep on adding them because cumulative frequency is nothing but the sum of all the frequencies. So first one will be 12, then 12 plus B, 22 plus B, 22 plus B plus D, then 22 plus B plus D plus E, and 24 plus B plus D plus E. So these are cumulative frequency when I made less than type table. But in question they were already given to me. So let us compare all these terms. When I compared A by 12, so I have got the value of A as 12. So now let us compare 25 by 12 plus B. So the value of B will be equal to 13. Okay. So children, in the same manner, 22 plus B must be compared with C. The value of B I have already got. So let us substitute the value of B over here to come to know the value of C, which is 35. In the same manner, each and every cumulative frequency which is given in the question will be compared with that particular frequency, cumulative frequency, which is prepared by us. Okay. So after comparing as well as after substituting the values of those variables which we have already found, we have got all the unknown frequencies, or I should say unknown variables. So here is the answer in front of you. Please match. So ultimately the unknown variables are A is equal to 12, B 13, C 35, D 8, E 5 and F 50. So children, it was all about the solutions of the test question of chapter number 14, statistics. If still you are left with any doubt, then you are most welcome to ask either on WhatsApp or on the live class or even while attending the school also. Now children, this is the time to get mathematics homework. As I have already told you that I will be proceeding with the revision of the taught topic of terminal 2. So first of all, you are supposed to do the correction work of the test and watch lecture number 1 of chapter number 12, area related to circles. And children, you are supposed to do 12.1 exercise in your practice notebook. Correct? So that's it for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.